Hi, my name is Amrinder Singh Sandhu and my student ID is MIT200319. Today I'm going to demonstrate my assignment on System Management Unit Code MN506. In this assignment, I'm going to talk about two Linux tools which I'm going to demonstrate and going to show you how I'm going to use it and what are the features available on those. One is IFTOP, which is also called as interface top, and another one is POWERTOP. So to explain you more, I'm gonna deep dive into it. So let's proceed further. So now I'm gonna go, first of all, need to open the Kali Linux, which is already running over here. We need to go to the terminal. After that, first of all, I'm gonna look for any updates available. That is by typing apt-get update. Okay, so it's gonna take a bit moment over here. Till the time, let me tell you a bit more about IFTOP over here, because I'm gonna demonstrate the IFTOP first of all. So IFTOP basically provides information of active network connections on our system. And it also shows the speed in terms of bandwidth, and it also listens to the traffic specified on a specified interface and displays the table of current usage by pairs of the host. Moreover, you can monitor the bandwidth of the sites on the consoles with the help of this tool. And it also shows the overview of network activities on an interface. And moreover, I'll explain you while going through it. So updation has been done. We need to install the IFTOP now. So for that we need to type apt-get -t, like apt-get, and then it's install, then it's IFTOP. So I have already installed it, so I got the newest version already aware. So after that we need to type IFTOP to get into it. So here's the wizard which is we're gonna see. So to demonstrate more, I'm gonna open the Firefox over here. It's like, to explain you a bit more, I'll be opening like one or two sites which my user system will be using to explain you over here. So I'm gonna open the YouTube over here, and another one we can go to, you can pick any of it. So I'm going to yahoo.com. So as you can see, both the sites has already been opened. So as I'm gonna minimize it, you will able to see like there is already a lot of things will be going on to my terminal. So here you can see this first option where you can see the Kali, which is my system, that is the source, which is our first column. And the second column over here, which you are see couple of like mix of IP address and all, this is the source. The like after that, first is source, then it's the destination from where we are fetching the data. Another one is the third column, which talks about, shows us the bandwidth, which refreshes every 2 seconds. After every 2 seconds it refreshes. And the fourth column, again it's a bandwidth, but which refreshes after every 10 seconds. And the fifth column, this is also a bandwidth which refreshes after every 40 seconds. So to get more into it, now we need to use some commands over here so that we can get into it. So first of all, to display some information, like instead of Kali, if you want to see my IP address of my system from where it's going, this is the IP address of my system, and here you can see the destination IP addresses of the sites which we have opened in the Firefox. And by pressing N again, we can simply hide it again. to see the ports which has been used in it, we need to press P. You can see it has been changed. HTTPS, the ports has been used over here on the sides to reach over there. Now if you don't want to look into, like, I'm gonna turn off the ports by pressing F again, sorry, P again. Now if you don't want to have a look on the source addresses, I mean, so you can simply press S and it will hide all the source addresses, which is my system, the same thing, but it will kept open rest of thing. To see it again, you can press S again and it will appear again as it is. Now if you want to hide the destination address, you need to press T and it will like appear like this. The information like that, it's not coming. Now you can see is in the IP addresses over here. Now press T, it will, like, there is different modes which are coming over here. So you can see it shows send traffic only. Now first from the beginning again, now as this is the first thing which has been opened, so you can see coming traffic and going, like receiving and the sent. If you press T again, now you can see the one line in the one-way host only, both things appearing in the same way. And now it shows the receiving traffic only, which we are getting getting on our system. And if you press T again, now it will show the send traffic which we are sending from our system. If you want to pause it, so you can, we'll come back to it. So if you want to pause it, you can need to press Shift plus P. Now everything will get stopped over here. For nothing is appearing. You can pause it and see all the destination addresses and the source addresses, a source address and the destination addresses which is appearing on my system. So it's like this. Now this thing, with the help of for the system administrator, if we talk about what is the use, what is the benefit for the system administrator of this. System administrator can have a proper look on each and everything going into our browser, into our system. He can have a look on, he can keep an eye on the bandwidth which has been used while using the data and all. So these are some benefits which can be used. We can press Q and we'll be out of it. So here you can see the IP address of my system, and that's the MAC address, my system address over here. So I'm gonna clear it. Now we're gonna talk about the POWERTOP. Well, POWERTOP is a tool which is basically developed by Intel and which is used to diagnose the issues with the power and its power consumption and the power management. And it gives us a brief and proper information about where the power is used and all. So for that, I'm gonna open the Kali Linux again, which is here already open. I'm gonna type, because I have already updated, we need to install POWERTOPs. For that we need to type apt-get space install POWERTOP, and it has been already installed. So I'm just gonna go through it. So after typing, we need to type POWERTOP, and now here we able to see all the information over here. So in the overview, first of all, we can see the power estimate, like the power which is getting consumption of the power getting used, like in the usage it's rate and the event where it is being used, and there is a description about it. Further, in the idle state, it's like the C state information of the CPU, and it is not being used anywhere. Here we can see in the frequency stat, we can see the CPU, like this is an actual and average 2.3 gigahertz my processor's power which can be consumed. And the device stats, you can see the device name where the power is being used. You can see PCI Intel Corporation over here, the different components of my system which are using the power over here. You can see they are using 100% consumption. And the last option enable, you can see there are only two and rest are bad, which means my system is using a lot of power. It is consuming a lot of power. So to fix it up, we can do that. We need to just get out of it, and for that we need to press escape. We can press escape or Q. Just a moment. Okay, we are out of it. So to make changes to it's, we need to type power top hyphen auto, then hyphen tune. We need to enter it. Okay, it's done. Now we'll go back into POWERTOP. Again, same things, but this time there is a change in the tunable stats. Like everything is good. Like the system has fixed by using that command POWERTOP hyphen auto hyphen tune. Everything has been fixed up. Now it's back to the good consumption of all the things of my system. All the parts of my system is using at the good consumption of the power over here. So this is how like an administrator can use it for checking by keeping each and eye on each and everything, which makes it easier for him to know that if USB part is taking a bit more time, or the Ethernet is consuming more power, which parts are consuming more power. You can easily guess it. An administrator can easily guess it from here. So that's all about it. Well, at last, both IFTOP and the POWERTOP tool is used, well, highly used by the administrator to manage the power and the network interfaces, which makes things easier and helps them to keep eye on each and everything. Thank you.